sellout crowd, fans on their feet. 12 drivers getting ready to go in heat race number 1. It is Jonathan Davenport, a dirt late model all-star who leads the field around, and we're racing in Missouri. Oh, there's our first contact. Keselowski and Hailie Deegan. Deegan in the red car had a great run last week on the dirt at Eldora. Be a lot of folks cheering for her tonight. Absolutely. Hailie Deegan looked like an absolute hero at Eldora. It was great to see her do well, and you can see how slick the track is right now. Everyone is just super, super careful. People are throwing wheel at it, trying to get the front to grip. Helio Castroneves already having he looks like he's got a flat tire. He's known for being a late model driver, but these cars are not anything like the late models he drives. As you see, the left front is down on Castroneves. Helio looks a little lost, I'm not going to lie. I think he's trying to find the track exit. He was trying to find the way into the crash zone, and he works his way there now. And he looks like he's got more grip than anyone else. A lot of battles on track, though, right now. That's a 3 wide with Clint Boyer in the middle of Ryan Newman and Tony Stewart. That's going to be 5th, 6th, and 7th. NASCAR Cup Series legends right here. Lots of Bass Pro Shops across these cars as well. Tony Stewart using his experience. You know he's going to be a favorite. There's still a fight for 2nd through 3rd and on back. Kind of a big knot right there. You see the biggest mover since the start of this heat. Marco, one of them, along with Ernie Francis Jr. Stewart goes around. And no contact. We stay under the green flag. And all the SRX mechanics say, thank you. Yes. Yeah, that could have been big. Well executed there. Who is he trying to stay off? Keselowski here. See, the problem is there's so little grip in these dirt races that when he fires it in there and Brad is trying to also get the car slowed down to get a good exit, sometimes contact happens and he just wasn't able to control it. 1 lap to go. He has definitely found the grip, and he is doing a great job. I'm excited to see how this progresses tonight. And these fans at this racetrack, who he is a hero of, will love seeing him come off of turn number 4 with the checkered flag in sight. Heat race number 1 to Jonathan Davenport. Schrader 2nd, Boyer 3rd, Andretti 4th, Keselowski 5th. And with that spin by Tony Stewart, that traded enough track position for Ryan Newman to claim the championship. So Jonathan, no, that's Kenny Wallace in row 2. Here we go. Helio Castroneves now with 4 properly inflated tires, trying to do his best. Not a big dirt guy, Helio Castroneves, but he's pretty good at car control. After being his teammate for a couple IndyCar races, guy still knows what he's doing. He figured out he's still got it going on, huh? There's Bobby Labonte around the top into the race lead in that white Sport Clips machine. Castroneves and Kenny behind Bobby Labonte and Kenny Wallace. This is a big knot for 3rd on back, and they're all right there. Castroneves in the black car, Francis Jr. in the white, Boyer in orange, and Davenport in the lime green. You can see the dirt inexperience with Helio, because if you see the front tires of his car in the center of both of these corners, he has turned hard left, where a lot of these guys with dirt experience, they are going to be using that right rear. They're going to be using the rear to slide the car, almost driving it off the rear tires, whereas Helio, we're used to having a lot of front grip in our open wheel cars, and it's a challenge. And Kenny Wallace is also making the middle work. Had one get around, Brad Keselowski, and we're under caution. 2nd time in our 2nd heat race. The car looks pretty clean. I don't see any wrinkled up bumpers or fenders. There's Brad in the blue car. Oh, yikes. A little bit aggressive on that right pedal. Here's some Tony Stewart's on board. I cannot stress to you folks at home how difficult these tracks are to drive. Clint tried to get a jump. He got into the back of Bobby Labonte just a little bit, but great side-by-side battle here. Oh, there's 3 wide spread out behind him. As here comes Boyer to the outside of Kenny Wallace for 2nd. And Davenport looks low. the middle lane work. It is so slick, and he knows Clint Boyer is there. He's got to try to find some grip to get away from him.
By the way, Bobby Labonte's loving seeing these guys.
Not yet. He's saving it for later. Oh, Bobby got a little wide there.
Slipped in a little high, but he's going to have enough to hang on. Bobby Labonte wins heat race number 2. Clint Boyer second. Kenny Wallace third. Jonathan Green flag for our final SRX main event of the summer.
Drivers just trying to find the grip like we saw in Heat 1. We've got cars sliding all over the place trying to figure it out.
Marco Andretti, Clint Boyer.
Tiptoeing through 3 and 4 there, just trying to stay straight.
Kenny Wallace was looking underneath of Andretti. Wallace in the yellow car. Marco shut that door.
Marco with a great start, solidly running third around a lot of folks that have quite a bit of dirt experience.
Absolutely.
Do you feel like maybe communicating with the SRX Series champion while you're out there?
Yeah, I need something to distract myself from how slow I am tonight, but I'll give it a shot.
Let's see if he can do it. Go for it. Let's see what we got.
Hey, Ryan, it's your old buddy Smoke. You got me? Well, don't look now. You got Ernie Francis underneath you, but how's it feel being the 2023 SRX champion, bud? Proud to be a part of it, proud to race against you and have some fun. Well, we're proud of you, bud, and the good news is you get to just enjoy this main. You're in a little bit of a battle here. I don't know if I'm going to keep you tied up too long, but have fun, give them hell, and we'll get you have a cold beer with you after this is over. Thank
you. Well, you know, we like to push the envelope here with the SRX and Tony talking to Ryan Newman as they're racing under green. Leader choosing the outside lane, the lime green car. It's Clint Boyer underneath him, and Marco Andretti looking low in blue.
Great start for Marco there. He is getting aggressive, and he knows he's got to find some grip down low to make a move. Oh, so close to getting to the left rear corner. Davenport there for Clint Boyer.
Here's Bobby Labonte to the outside of Andretti for third, while Davenport clears Boyer up front.
You can tell Marco wants to get to that outside because he knows that's where the speed is right now. But if he can find some grip in that middle
crosses
lane,
over.
Absolutely fantastic battle here. Well, rubbing is racing, as they say. I do believe that's in the dictionary.
I'm not challenging.
Maybe we should ask Tony about, well, honestly, what he's doing. Tony, it's Connor up here again. What are you doing back there?
I believe they call this sucking. I'm running out of place in the playbook here to figure this out here, but I'm trying to take care of the tire a little bit. I had probably had the worst tire wear of anybody after that first heat, or first 2 heats, so I'm not running 100% here, but I'd like to be running a little better than this.
Well, every driver's favorite excuse is to say they're saving tires for later. So maybe you could ask another one of your competitors, potentially Ken Schrader, about what he's doing, because he's doing quite a lot better than you right now.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out, Fred, but I like your idea. I think we should ask him if he's got some tips here. Hey, Schrader, Tony, you got me, bud? Heard you won you a big race in Canada on Monday at Oswego Speedway. How's your night going? Oh, Tony, Monday was really good. Thursday is awesome. A 5 ESPN Thursday Night Thunder and SRX cars. Running fifth right now. Working on Bobby Labonte. Actually, not working on him. I can't catch him. But hey, I gotta tell you, when you first called me up, I thought it was one of the points that makes longer to get home. Yeah, you probably thought it was a telemarketer, but no, it's just me back here at 12th. So I'll keep an eye on you. You don't have anybody around you. You're nice and clear. You can run your line. So have Have fun, buddy. Hopefully I'll get up here and mix it up with you in a little bit. Leave that way. Come on up.
Tony Stewart and Ken Schrader on live television from behind the wheel of their race cars here at Wheatland, Missouri.
Well, I've never laughed harder in my entire life, I think, watching a race. That was absolutely fantastic.
So Boyer clears and ready for second. Look at this. 3 wide, bouncing off each other, a little farther back.
Now we're talking. That only helps the racetrack overall. I love to see it.
Freddie Francis Jr. bouncing off of Scott Haley Deegan there. Ryan Newman, Elio Castroneves. See the nose hanging loose a little bit on Ernie's car. There's a clunk.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Love to see it from the SRX champ, Ryan Newman. Here comes Brad Keselowski. He was saving his equipment. Now he's on the charge. And by that I mean he passed 2 cars. It's legit.
Elio Castroneves just got spun. Contact from Ernie Francis Jr. sent the 4-time Indy 500 winner for a 360 and into the infield, but he's fired it up and continued on away. Does put us under the caution, though, with 22 laps to go. Right there, center of your screen. Clunk.
Yeah, Elio just an innocent victim of Ernie Francis just sliding up the track a little bit. So easy to do when the track gets a little slick there in the center.
Yep. Ryan Newman having to ease his way around.
Yeah. No harm, no foul. You know, both cars still in good shape, hopefully. Elio was making some great progress. Ken Schrader really trying to make that bottom lane work. Marco getting very aggressive with Clint Boyer. Oh, Clint is not going to be happy about that.
No, he's not. And he's lost not just a shot at the lead, he's all the way back fighting 3 wide for about 5th, 6th, and 7th places.
The joy of that outside lane is it could be fast, but if the person below you tries to use you up a little bit, well, there's nowhere to go other than the wall.
Boyer steams by Ken Schrader. Look out in that 1 car.
Now it's getting aggressive. I love to see it.
Laps are running out.
They are. Guess who has snuck his way into the top 6 after a few adjustments on the pit lane? That's Tony Stewart.
Yeah. And Ryan Newman.
A couple sneaky adjustments.
There's Stewart down low. 14, Newman up high, while Clint Boyer is with Marco Andretti.
There's the old slide job, as Dale Earnhardt Jr. says so well.
Second place here, while Davenport has gotten away, and that's Boyer to the number 2 spot. Does he have enough time? Replay of when the initial contact happened in that fight for second place.
Yeah, I mean, Marco knew he had to try something like that, and it obviously was not egregious there. I mean, that's just what happens sometimes in dirt racing. But Boyer, that was a nice, clever
caution.
Yeah. Perfect. 10 to go. A little restart. It's going to be great. Uh-oh. We're leaking something out of that car.
The body work is wrapped around the left front tire. So who is this? This was Keselowski and Francis.
Yeah, trapped the bodywork on the left front there, and that couldn't really do much after that. That's brutal.
And still trying to get it off the track.
A hammer and a saw fix that right up.
Goes to the crash zone. And so now we are at 10 to go, and we're only counting green flag laps from this point on. So Ernie, the 7-time Trans Am champ and race winner.
He went for it.
Oh, contact!
Again, let's see it, Clint.
And Schrader comes through on the bottom.
What in the world is happening?
And look at Ryan Newman down low.
Of course Ryan Newman somehow got to the lead.
These people are going crazy in this grandstand.
I'm going crazy. I don't even know what to do.
There's Brad Keselowski.
Wait a second.
In that second blue car.
Brad Keselowski, king of saving his tires, apparently.
Wow.
That was a fantastic battle. Clint had to do it. He knew that it was going to be tough, other than throwing that slide job on Jonathan Davenport. Somehow Davenport got away with it. And the problem is, I think Clint is still one of the fastest cars on track, but now he's got to pass.
And Boyer still racing Schrader for third.
What a fantastic race here. I mean, this has been everything you could want out of a dirt race. I honestly hope there's another yellow. That's just me personally.
3 to go. There is a yellow flag. We have a car around on the front straightaway. It's Bobby Labonte, who has spun out of all that mayhem and chaos.
Attaboy, Bobby. Thank you.
About 5th place on back. And we're going to have a 3-lap race to the finish.
I believe they call that a green-white checker.
So where's Bobby? He's back in there. And that one just went away.
Oh, man. Davenport got exactly what he needed. He didn't have anyone trying to knock him out of the way.
2nd place, 3 wide. Newman looks inside of Keselowski while Schrader rides the top.
Brad desperately trying to make the bottom work, and everyone's colliding behind him. Marco also thinking points here as well.
Clear by 5.
Davenport has gotten away. Races for 2nd. Keselowski, Schrader, Newman, Boyer, white flag coming here. Jonathan Davenport 1 lap away from a win. The Blairsville, Georgia star of dirt track late model racing has survived all challenges in this one, and they have been numerous. Checkered flag is up. Jonathan Davenport beats the superstars at Lucas Oil Speedway.
Absolutely fantastic race. I mean, what a way to end this SRX season. Incredible drivers, incredible racing.
The theme in Jonathan Davenport's career always excels on the biggest of stages. How did you survive not 1, but 2 shots from Clint Boyer, and then it seemed like almost the entire field?
Yeah, no doubt. That's I'm speechless. This is awesome. I didn't know Clint was going to slide me right there. I would have let him go on a cross, but I hit him right at the right time. I was already back in the gas, and so I knew he was going to come back again, so I just lifted, and somebody else took us 3 wide, but at that point, you know, there ain't that many laps left. I'd done saved long enough, so man, just awesome. I was just out there pacing myself, trying to keep the edges on the tires and just, you know, do regular dirt guy stuff. But man, this was just such an awesome experience. Thanks so much for SRX for giving me this opportunity. Come out here, like I said, to race with some of my heroes, some legends, some superstars, and just old country boy from Georgia that runs dirt cars. So thanks to all these fans coming out. This is awesome. You can tell that ain't a dirt late model crowd, because usually they're booing me here. But just thanks to Nutrient Ag Solutions for everything they do for us. Thanks to Tony. Thanks to everybody working on this thing. Just a great experience. Thank you so much.
3rd first-time winner in the main event here this season, Alan. Go win a year ago at Stafford. And Ryan Newman, when you looked at the life and career reset, you wanted to go run fun places like this. Does this championship mean even more at this stage of your career?
Well, it means a lot, no doubt. Any kind of championship in the SRX Series, superstar racing experience. What can you say? Guys like Tony Stewart, Jonathan Davenport, who's won everything on dirt, racing against Kenny Schrader, Kenny Wallace, just a whole lot of fun. Castro Neves, IndyCar champion winner, and all that stuff. It's it's pretty special, and to have South Point Casinos on the car, Camping World, everybody, Johnny Morris, Bass Pro Shops to support this. Ford, for me personally, Aggressive Hydraulics. It's just a whole lot of fun to be out here doing what I'm doing.
All right, congratulations, Ryan Newman, your champion in 2023.